let's do the reviews of live masterclass. So let's see if who gets mentioned. We had some good ones this time. So Justin Wright from right here, sunny Arizona in Scottsdale. He wrote, what did he like the most? He liked accountability. So Justin, hey, not our first rodeo. Do you know how people learn? We keep them accountable. We scare the out of them, right? You got to get on Zoom. You got to role play with your colleagues. Yes, accountability. That is a big piece. So yes, Justin, I'm glad. And I saw you post a win yesterday. I know people's minds are always blown. Like, wow, I didn't even do it great. And 2 seconds middle number. That's kind of how it goes. Maybe in the beginning you might have been not resistant. That's not the word I would use for you, but I would use the word of, hey, well, we do it this way. And I would say, cool, but you paid us a lot of money, so let's do it this way and try it and see how it goes, right? Dr. Andrew Higden, who I gotta laugh because this guy's a character. If you saw any of the pictures of him at Masterclass, he was like this. Kind of had a funky face. That was classic. But he wrote, what did you like the least? Realizing how much I've been doing wrong. Yeah, can be the downside of once you're through Masterclass, you're like, wow, like we call it the process of like yourself, okay, whoops, I was doing this wrong, now I've got to reprogram. And it's totally normal. Everybody goes through that, but thanks for being there. Thanks for, really adding by asking lots of questions. I think that's really important. Sometimes people are afraid to ask questions, but you were just asking the questions that probably more than one person was having in that room. So that was awesome. And you also, just a little plug. He does some great things with online ads. So just a little plug for Dr. Andrew there. Adam, he liked the most how real this feels. And that's not the only comment that we got about that said, oh, this feels really real. Well, it is really real. So I don't know what else to say. We are real. We do this every day. So yeah, it's real. But what he really wanted was more hazing.
Get the out of here.
Dr. Derek Munson, you had a hard role play up there. You had a hard hot seat because we gave you a day 2 piece up at the front, which was kind of rough. But what you wrote for what you enjoyed was putting us in uncomfortable scenarios, but still had maintaining a space that's safe and constructive. So that was awesome. We're not really about safe space and PC, but I'm glad you felt safe to go up there and do your day 2. David, you've done really great. We mentioned it at Masterclass. I'm going to mention it here in the tank. You were up 28K in the first month before you even finished online. So really great work. You're doing great work. Continue to do great work. Paul Barnwell, nice to see you again. My associate was here and he finally connected with the process and he's excited about the practice again. Yeah, I think that's a common thing that happens when we're online and we learn it in chunks. We don't really see the whole piece kind of tied together until you're at live, and then you can see it and live it and breathe it and see that it's like a living thing that this day 1, day 2 process is. So I'm really glad for you. I'm glad you were there again too as a refresher, and glad your associate got in it, which is Rick, which I'm going to talk to him in a minute. Chris Spinella, he's probably the quietest guy in the room. He ran the most miles out of everyone that was there this weekend. I don't know if you guys know this, but that guy was running. He was in the morning before Masterclass, running. After Masterclass, going for a run. He was running. You may not have even spoke to him because, like I said, he was one of the quietest ones. But what he said was, I haven't been this excited for the future of my practice since I opened my office, which this is so rewarding to hear this. This is like why we do this, right? This is our LE. And we're excited for you, Chris. You're going to do amazing. Stay plugged in for sure. What would you do differently? Make this course longer than 2 days. Okay, Chris, let me tell you. It is longer than 2 days. It's 7 weeks long, plus 2 days. I know what you meant. Make the live longer than 2 days. Well, maybe. Maybe not. So here's the thing. When we say this at live and we'll say it again, is that we cannot do this alone, right? Our goal is to have the utilization rate of chiropractic care in our society where it should be, whatever that is. It's not single digits and it's certainly not 11% or 12%, but we cannot do it alone. We need your help. We need your help by helping your colleagues. When you talk with them, how's it going? And hopefully you have relationships enough with your colleagues that they're not going to lie to you and tell you things are great when they're not. But that happens, So, and finally, let me mention Lisa Prey. Also, front row Lots of questions. Way to go, Lisa. Very engaged. The helping us to believe in ourselves. Interesting. I think that is a side effect that happens when you learn a process. You develop a certain level of confidence and a certain level of clarity. Like, yeah, man, like I'm the shit. Like I'm the fucking best, right? That is a part of going into these day 1, day 2 conversations, the attitude that you need to embrace. And finally, her final comment, raise the MF thermostat. Ha! Yeah, we hear that a lot. You know what? It's not going to happen. So bring a blanket, bring a Snuggie. That's the advice for the next one. November in Chicago, unfortunately, sold out for refreshers. Thank you all so much. If you have an interest in being there, please get with Kelly. She will get you on the wait list for November, but we are waitlisted for refreshers. So thanks for the feedback. Y'all, we always appreciate your feedback at Masterclass or any other time. So when you have feedback, just send it over. Send it on Messenger. Happy to listen. All right. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be back with the reviews after November. We'll see how many people say too many curse words and the room's too cold. Got it. Later, guys.